What's up? Good afternoon, Facebook. So first, I just want to say what's up to everybody. Second, myself and my brother Richard Oliver, we on our way to BPLA and AKA Hatch, and we about to do a piece on gun safety. Because it's about to be summertime. Guns is a sensitive topic and people act like, it's not a big deal. But it's definitely a big deal in cities like ours, like Camden, New Jersey, Philadelphia, Delaware, Trenton, Willingboro, Lindenwood, you know what I mean? Pennsauken, Cherry Hill, anywhere you at now, guns is a big thing. And so we actually going to do a piece today called Eddie the Eagle, and it's about gun safety. What a child should do if they find a gun in the home. What should they do if, they see a gun? It's summertime, kids going to be home, they get nosy. Remember how nosy we was back? You know how many guns I found in my dad's crib when I was a young boy? My first guns was my dad's guns. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're about to do today at 1 p.m. If anybody want to slide through, BPLA, Hatch, come through, pull up on us, you know what I mean? We're going to do something now. I just want to touch briefly on the topic I had yesterday about is Section 8, Diapers, and child support destroying the black family. Now, a lot of people was only talking from emotion. A lot of people wasn't talking from intellect. The topic became to be about the man and what he not doing or what he didn't do or when he made a baby and didn't take care of the baby. That wasn't the question. The question is child support, diapers, and Section 8 destroying the black family. You know what I mean? We got to learn how to have these conversations without so much emotion. You know what I mean? We can't just come from emotion and like, oh, well, the man this and the man that, and he ain't taking care, and because of the man, well, that's why this. No, we want to get to the root of how these programs was developed, why they was developed, why was Planned Parenthood and things like these things developed. What benefit does it really bring? And then they was talking about people being lazy and not lazy and they don't want to work and she buying weave and crabs, and it got to get to, it was like all ignorance. We need to talk from intellect, not emotion. When we talk from emotion, we don't get the outcome that we need to heal us as a community. You feel what I'm saying? We got to deal with LOVE to heal ourselves and the community. So I'm not going to get too heavy into it because me and my bro Alan Brown, NetMac TV, we're going to actually do a show on it next week about child support, Section 8, and diapers, and either their benefits or their non-beneficial factors in the black family. People was like, well, white people, I ain't talking about nobody else. I'm talking about us. Us. We got to start caring about us. We the only people that when we worry about us, it's a problem, or people want to act like, oh, we being too pro-black. And no, listen, we got to have black love. We got to love ourselves first. And I'm Muslim. I'm black before I'm Muslim. So might be some people that don't agree with that, because I look at everybody I know that's Muslim and they can deal with their culture and it's no problem. As soon as you black and you want to deal with your culture, it's a problem. You a deviant, you going astray. And I want to know who I am and where I'm from before, I said La ilaha illallah Muhammad or Rasulullah. That is complete for me. That is enough. But like, what was going on with my family? Like, was my history? You know what I mean? So and then it was people saying, well, women like, well, we ain't gonna be supporting y'all. We ain't. Listen, check our staff. When I say me, I'm talking about my whole team and brothers like me and around me. I personally go to the halfway houses, take brothers out to go deal with their family. I personally go up there and make sure they eat, get food, get out, and get to go have some fun. I go to youth facilities. I go to youth prisons. I go to group homes. I go to schools. And when I say I mean we, my team. So when I say I'm working with over 100 kids in this community, that's us. I ain't got to say us, because what we got understood, what's understood don't got to be said. We ain't suckers. I ain't got to name everybody that I'm doing it. So when I show up, we all show up. When they show up, I show up. You understand where I'm coming from? So, and then my brother Fahim, he's been working on a real program for the community on how us spending time with children can help take away some of them rears from when we was in prison or when we was neglectful and wasn't doing right. How can we develop a program where we teach men to be fathers, because some of us wasn't taught. And it was women saying love don't buy sneaks. Love don't buy haircuts. Love will save your son from getting killed in the streets. Love will save your son from killing somebody in the streets or getting life in prison. Y'all ever touch the body when it's dead? You ever wrapped and washed the body when it's shot up and bloody? You ever seen a body laid out on the street when fragments from the brain and all that is out? Have you ever, you know what I mean? You talking about love won't buy, fuck them pair of sneaks, excuse my language. Love will save your son from being a statistic in Camden, New Jersey. So if a man, all he got is love, honor, respect, and teaching, then take that shit. Don't push him away because he fucked up once in his life and he ain't making money and, take that. Take that love, take that honor, take that respect, take that man trying to show that boy what not to do to mess his life up like that man did previously in his life. Don't say, oh, well, he can't buy him no food. He can't buy him the new Robins or the Jordans, so I don't even, come on, baby girl. And men, us too, we can't get mad because she want to mess with somebody else and she want to move on because you ain't acting right and ain't nobody going to be around my kids. Nah, listen, we have to come together as a community and teach and raise these kids. We have to be the ones to do that. My point is we can't expect Diapers, the courts, and sex. We can't expect them to do that for us. We got to do that. So if we hurt and we got a family hurt like my brother Pesci did the other day, my young brother, families hurting, losing their home, losing their clothes. He put out a message and we got clothes for that family. We got food for that family. They went and seen Kells and they went to his thrift store on Hatton. All black, all independent, all men. And you talking about y'all ain't supporting the men? We need y'all support. We're trying to build a program to really teach fathers how to be fathers and to get some of this pressure off the men. I know men, my brother got a temp service. Come on, we doing it. We sending men to work. We went touring the kids. We feeding them. We got a place for people to come get spiritual guidance and pray and learn. My brother sent men to work. We got men that go to work, man, and they coming back home, man, sometimes, man, after the people tear their check up with $20. How do you think that man, he might have did some things. He might have made some mistakes. He might have made some bad decisions. But okay, now he's working to do more, and now he come home with $20. And then that, God forbid, they come to his job and lock him up. Then people was like, oh, well, they only going to go to 3 days. You ever been in the county? Fuck you mean? 3 days is like a bid in the county. Shit. Then you got some joke, they get in there, keep them 60 days, 90 days. You got to wait for this person to approve you to get out, and then you got to pay bail, and then when you in prison, and not saying like when a man go to prison, he right. But say he go to prison 5 years, 10 years, 12 years, 6 years, and that child support just building up. He come home, he trying to get right, and they like, oh well, he can go get his truck driving license, he get this. We know what he can do, but have you ever been in that predicament? Have you ever been like, I gotta pay my bills today, my rent today, my son need this, my daughter need that, just came home and you can't do nothing, and you trying to go to here, and then I was saying about how men, I know I couldn't, when I came home, this was a long time ago, we couldn't get nothing when I came home. Food stamps, I know they said men is getting that stuff now, and they like, well, it's helping men. All right, it's some people that really need it. Help. You can have a conversation about helping something and destroying something in the same conversation. You know what I mean? Because there's some good and some bad in everything. You dig where I'm coming from? So I'm not saying it should be totally negated, but I believe that we should get to a point that we don't need it. We should be able to self-sustain. I know millionaires. I know 100,000-aires. I know people that I know personally that's getting it and willing to show people how to get it. And like my brother Rashawn Hornsby, he trying to teach us how to invest together. How to come together. We had an independent all-men's conference in Camden, New Jersey. No government backing, no nothing, no grant. All community people donating money, donating food, cooking the food, coming out. We had 4 classes there on fatherhood, safety stuff, CPR, finances, and collaboration. We teaching, we learn, and this us, the streets. It's always money in Camden, by the way. This the streets doing this. Come on, man. Give it up for the streets. Celebrate us, man. Rock with us. Visit www.risingleaders1.org and hit donate. Don't be like, well, what Hams are doing with the money or what not. Man, listen. Us out you could keep up with me every day. I'm working with somebody kid, somebody loved one, somebody husband, somebody's wife, somebody's sister, somebody's daughter. And that thing about saying love can't help a child, I can't believe I heard that coming out, especially some of our women mouth. Y'all supposed to be the most nurturing, caring element on this earth, on this planet. And y'all been hurt and scorned so bad that y'all could literally say out your mouth, love can't do. Love will stop your son from being a homicide or doing a homicide or getting life in prison. Love will stop your daughter from being a prostitute, from being manipulated mentally, physically, and sexually by a scavenger, a hunter, a villain out here. There's wolves out here in these streets. And you telling me if I can't help pay for something for my daughter, I can't teach my daughter something? Come on, man. I was a villain. I was a wolf. So I could teach her how to not get manipulated and stepped on and trampled on by a wolf. Same for the boys. And the Akis and the brothers and the non-Muslims and the men that's around me. We was like, come on, man. It's just like in the Bible and Quran, they brought up the worst of the worst to fix the problems. My brother, man, we them. We still them. So you think we can't tell a young boy how to take a deep breath before you want to take a deep breath, young, and take a walk. Always protect yourself, but listen, man, you don't gotta prove nothing to these niggas. Like, we the ones that could do that. They gonna respect us. They ain't gonna respect some of y'all. And it's okay, because we're going to teach them to respect you, the educated ones, the pastors, we're going to teach them. We're going to be the ones to get people to vote, to understand it's important in politics. And we got brothers like OG up there. You understand what I'm saying? And we can make it cool for a youngin' from the street to want to be OG. And OG can make it cool for the elite or the higher people to want to have an understanding and conversation with us, the mud. You feel me? So all that, man, listen, I'm sorry. I don't know if I stayed on point topic or what. All I know is we out here working, and I know we're going to have an ill show about child support, diapers, and Section 8. And, like, come on. I know brothers myself that got plenty of properties. We could be putting that money in our own pockets. We don't need nobody else to monitor us and protect us and show, man, shit. And then if it, it's so many things we could do. So much more this conversation can go into. But I just want y'all to know, please, support us, man. Support Rising Leaders. I don't care if you like me or anybody on our team or not. We doing the work. So go to www.risingleaders1.org. $5, $10, $20. Come on, man. I'm mentoring like at least 5 kids right now, and I think I got 3 sponsorships or whatever, and I appreciate the sponsorships. But without sponsorships, I'm hollering at these youngins. I'm pulling them to the side on the Ave. I'm pulling them to the side on Mount Ephraim. I'm pulling them to the side downtown on Broadway. I'm seeing them in the barbershops. I'm out here. I'm in the street. You know what I mean? And it ain't safe. We out here where it ain't safe for us. So what make you think it's safe for them? So, as always, stay up. Like I said, today at 1 o'clock we'll be at Big PLA, a.k.a. Hatch, and the real brothers. We out there. We going to be talking about gun safety in our communities and how we could, what to do if you find a gun. How don't play with it. And don't, it's a lot of accidents out here. And it's summertime, man. They're going to be looking in the closets and the drawers, and kids is nosy. That's what they do. We all did that. So listen, let's have a safe summer. You know what I mean? Let's see what we could do as, leaders and people of this community to change the direction of what's going on in the community. And let's deal with let's have conversations from intellect and not emotion. Let's have conversations from intellect and not emotion. Let's take emotion out the conversation when we having real conversations. And we'll see the healing start to happen. You know the shit. LOVE, LIFE, GONE.